guys, it's Joe here from XFoxGames. Check it out. We got the new Nerf Fortnite BASR-L. And you're right. I mean, you're probably looking at this thing going, man, that looks huge. You are correct. This thing is a very large blaster from Nerf. It is substantial. I knew when it came in this box, I was thinking, oh, okay, it's about that big, but it actually comes in two pieces. So when you put it together, it actually is bigger than the actual box by a lot. So when I took this out, I was like, oh my gosh, this is just awesome. Now, before we even start, you guys already know what I'm going to say. Come on, definitely get in. Make sure you guys subscribe. Get in on the giveaways. I almost want to give one of these things away because this thing is so friggin' awesome. So make sure you guys do all that so you guys can get in and take the 4 seconds. Again, get in and all that. Okay, so yeah, we just picked this thing up off Amazon. You guys can check it right there. I think it was about $34 on sale. Don't know how much they go for now. Could go up, could go less. But again, I think this is one to pick up. Oh gosh, I love holding this thing. It just feels so friggin' good. Let's hop right into this. Looking at the actual box, check it out on the front. Boom. You know, it's kind of misleading. When you look at the front of the box, you're like, all right, it's a cool sniper rifle. The first sniper rifle, right, by Nerf in the Fortnite series. Been waiting for this. So, I mean, it's a cool sniper rifle. Comes with 12 elite darts, which is awesome. That's kind of cool because it lets you fill up the clip twice, right? A lot of times they just give you, like, enough darts to fill up the clip, so like 6. But in this case, they give you 12. If you flip it over, this is where the cool stuff happens, right? Again, kind of shows you, hey, this is the Fortnite blaster. You got the removable scope. You got all this cool stuff. But over here on the right, yeah, you got the SMGE, which is something that's been out for a while. And now you got the, of course, Fortnite SR Elite down there. And I was like, oh, gosh, that's out. So you can see here, you know, when we went and checked this thing out on Walmart's website, it's out of stock. So, man, I'm going to have my eye on that because I want to pick that up as soon as it's back in stock. But, you know, these things just go flying off the shelves and flying out of stock as soon as, you know, they come into stock with with a handful of them. So, again, nothing too crazy when it comes to the box. Now, to the blaster itself, I mean, when you just look at this thing, right, it is put together very well. I mean, it looks well. I like a lot of the little touches with the kind of like the little screws and the nuts on it. I think that looks great. And, you know, for the most part, again, it's very, very cool. Now, something to note is, of course, that back stock piece, it does click in and it is not meant to come out, well, without taking the thing apart. So just be careful if you guys do put that in there. You know, just note that it's not going to come out and not going to come out easily unless you break something or take this thing all the way apart. It does have that very cool scope up on top, and it is a big scope, probably one of my favorite scopes that I've had. I'm going to throw this on other blasters, but I think this fits on, you know, the Fortnite sniper rifle here very well. It kind of completes it, right? If they had some other weird scope on here, I'd be like, oh gosh, great. But I think it fits on this. Awesome, and the fact that I could use this on other blasters, Nerf blasters, is even cooler, I think, anyway. Now, you can see on the right-hand side here, again, looks very great. The barrel, the barrel comes stock built into the actual blaster, right? So it's not something you screw in. You could probably modify it, but I haven't opened this thing yet. I might open it up here in the future, but it is something that comes stock in the blaster. A few of you guys, when I was talking about this, were asking, they were like, oh yeah, you know, maybe you can just, you know, trim down the front and kind of make it a small scope or something, you know, a small barrel. And I'm like, I don't know, it looks like it's built in. So that's the case. It is built in. So you're going to have to open this thing up to really break it down. And that's what I really want to do here in the future is I want to make sure I upgrade the spring on this to make sure it shoots a little harder. And there's a couple things that you're probably going to do when you get this blaster, especially this right here, right? So this is the magazine, just a regular old 6-clip magazine. You guys probably have a lot of these. It is cool that it's angled, which I think is nice. And it would be nice if you had a little more rounds, right? Like a 10 or a 12-round magazine. But unfortunately, that little orange piece down there at the bottom restricts you from doing that. So you're kind of stuck using the mag that comes with it. Now, there are ways that you can get around that, and I'll probably modify this a little bit later in another video. But for now, just note you can only use stock, the magazines that comes with it, unless you modify one of your magazines, right, to or modify that little orange piece down there to accept different magazines, which we'll go over again in another video. Now, the release right there, of course, is right in front of the trigger, which I think is awesome. So you can just push it with your finger, drop it out. And of course, to load this, it's something to note is you got to pull it back. Of course, like some blasters, like the Springers, you just pull it back. Then you can insert the clip. Then you can drop it forward, right? So to pop it back out, same thing. Pull it back, push the little button, comes out right there. So, oh gosh, I just can't get enough. I can't get enough holding this thing. And I'm telling you, the grip right here feels awesome, especially for my larger hands. It feels awesome just holding it like this. So you can see, oh gosh, it feels good. Shooting it is also, it's so satisfying. It's like, it feels good when you shoot it, not too much kick or anything on it. Again, it does come with the 12 Elite darts here, which is awesome. And again, I love it when they give you darts to fill up the capacity of the magazine twice, right? 6 darts is cool, but you're going to lose a couple of these. So having a few extras lying around or something like that always makes for a better day. I've only shot in the Elites out of here. I haven't shot in the waffle darts yet out of it. I might try it later because I want to see what gets the best performance. Now, when it comes to performance, some of you guys are like, yeah, let me know how fast this thing shoots. You guys can check it out there. It was consistent right at that 70 FPS range, which is kind of the classic that you see for most of the Nerf blasters. 70, 75, maybe some hit a little 80. But of course, when you get to the Nerf rival stuff, kind of the baseline is about 90, 95, somewhere right in there. So you can see, again, 70 all day long, consistent and great. When I shot it, I shot about 50 rounds through here or so, and it's been great. I mean, it shoots straight. It shoots like a Nerf, it shoots like a normal Nerf gun. And I don't know, there's not a lot bad to say about this. I do really want to upgrade this spring in here. I think it's one of my first things that I want to do because I like the look and feel. I like it. And I really want to use it for, just playing, out with the neighbors or, with the kids or something like that. I really want to utilize that, out playing because it is a massive blaster. Just to give you guys an idea, I'm going to pull up the Hades here and look at this. This thing is bigger than the Nerf rival Hades, and the Nerf rival Hades is a big blaster. So you can see the difference there. I mean, this thing is probably, 7 inches longer than the Hades? Gosh, man, I just can't stress it enough. I don't think if you got this, I don't think you're going to be disappointed in it. It is definitely a piece that I could see a lot of people using and just upgrading the spring because it has that look, it has that feel of that sniper rifle, and I think that a lot of people will get this. I don't think you can go wrong by getting this thing. The look and feel is just awesome. But overall, guys, I say pick it up. If you can get these things in your store, maybe they'll come down in price a little bit once the rush is all done. I say pick it up. I think it's a very cool blaster. Shoots decently well. A lot of modifications you can do to it. Yeah, definitely subscribe, guys, if you guys haven't already. Again, get in on those giveaways. Thanks again, Fox fans.